On my third day driving for a ride-hailing app, I picked up a female passenger who was completely wasted. Early the next morning, the police knocked on my door. At the station, the woman pointed straight at my face and screamed, "It was this driver. He raped me while I was drunk in the car. I'm still bleeding down there." Her boyfriend lunged at me, trying to punch me, but the officers restrained him. People at the station started pulling out their phones to record, shouting insults like scumbag and pervert at me. An officer who wore a gloomy face asked, "Do you have anything to say for yourself?" I calmly took off my baseball cap. I even thought about unbinding my chest. "Officer, there's something I'm really curious about. I'm a woman. With what, exactly, would I have made her bleed?" The young officer taking the statement froze for a moment. His eyes flicked between my flat chest and my Adam's apple. I cut my hair into a buzz cut for safety purposes when driving a night. I was wearing a chest binder, and I deliberately lowered my voice as well. Coupled with my height of 5'9", it was easy to mistake me for a man. The officer cleared his throat and said, "ID." I took out my identification and slapped it onto the table. On the ID, the gender section plainly read, female. After verifying the information, the officer's expression softened. He turned to Aileen Hayes and asked, "Look carefully. She's a woman. How could she have raped you? This must be a misunderstanding. Were you too drunk and remembered it wrong?" Aileen stared at my ID, her eyes practically bulging out of her head. Her face was filled with disbelief. "That's impossible. The ID must be fake." She shrieked and lunged forward, grabbing my collar. "He's a man. I felt it. That strength in the car, only a man could have been capable of that. Officer, don't let him fool you. He must have had surgery or he's some kind of perverted cross-dresser." I slapped her hand away and said coldly, "Lady, want me to drop my pants right now so you can check for yourself?" Aileen kept trying to make a scene until an officer shouted at her, "This is a police station. Keep it up and you'll be detained." Our system confirms the driver is female, biologically female, with no record of gender reassignment. That settled it. Nelson Mullins' face turned red as doubt was written all over his face when he looked at Aileen, his girlfriend. "Aileen, didn't you say he was the one who made you bleed? If she's a woman, then why were you bleeding down there?" Aileen panicked. She suddenly clutched her stomach, squatted on the floor, and burst into tears. "I don't know." I fell asleep in her car, and when I woke up, it was already like that. "Nelson, are you even a man? I'm already in this state and you're still doubting me?" Some of the onlookers who had started to leave immediately gathered again. Someone whispered, "Maybe this driver got a fake ID just to harass female passengers." Yeah, there are plenty of sick people these days. At this moment, the officers were clearly fed up with Aileen's nonsense. "That's enough. You should provide evidence before making such claims. Was there an audio or video recording in the car?" An officer asked. I nodded. "Yes, but the memory card was full last night. I don't know if it overwrote anything. I'll have to check once I get home." "Then leave the equipment here. Both parties can go home. Wait to be contacted." I signed the paperwork, put my cap back on, and prepared to leave. Just as I stepped out of the station, Aileen rushed after me. She grabbed my sleeve, her eyes full of venom. "Don't think you can just walk away. You caused a fight between Nelson and me. This isn't over." I shook Aileen off. "You're insane. Get your head checked." I thought it was just a farce. Once I pulled the dashcam footage, everything would be cleared up. However, I underestimated just how vicious this woman was. Back at my rental room, I was about to export the video when my phone suddenly started vibrating nonstop. Notifications came flooding in. There were hundreds of text messages, and even my social media account was popping up with endless friend requests. My hands trembled as I played the video that was constantly being sent to me. On screen, Aileen was sobbing hysterically. Her voice was hoarse with emotion as she accused me of rape. My shout of claiming to be a woman was cut out completely, leaving only the footage of me red-faced and flustered. I looked like I was trying to explain myself. The caption was horrifying. Ride-hailing horror. Perverted driver, rapes drunk female passenger, then walks out of police station using connections. Victim's boyfriend breaks down on the spot. Police suspected of cover-up. The comment section was filled with hundreds of thousands of messages.